Oh man, I can't wait to play some Trove now that it's finally released. Oh, come on, Q's? Man, what am I gonna do in the meantime? I know, a time waster game. A time management game. MMO strategy game? At least that's what they're calling it. Pretty sure the word strategy is a bit of a stretch, but sure, why not? This is Nords, one of the many free-to-play browser MMO strategy games. If you don't know what this type of game is, let me demonstrate. So, you wanna watch the new TheHiveLeader video, huh? It's gonna be 5 minutes. Unless you spend some real-world cash on some gems, in which case you can watch it now. I'm waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. You gonna buy some gems or not? If you aren't familiar with this genre, then you've clearly never played a mobile game, because this genre of game was extremely popular on the mobile market for a long time. And that's actually not a bad thing, because, as I mentioned, they're a waste of time in video game form. Perfect for long lines at the DMV or extensive brain surgery. Why is that? Because everything takes time. Building your base, training your troops, they both take time, and that's pretty much all you do. So everything takes time, unless you want to pay some actual money to make it go faster. And that's not pay to win. It's pay to go faster so you can win faster. There's a difference. I'm not really sure what that difference is, but there's a difference. Anyway, so I think this type of game is pretty okay for the mobile market if you're looking to kill some time waiting for something else. But on a PC, when you could basically play anything else, I'm not quite sure I see the point. Okay, so I'm admittedly not a fan of this type of game, but I'm gonna try to give Nords its fair shot. It's not like it's ever done anything to me like sleeping with my mother, I think. I need to call my mom. She said no comment. Wonder what the hell that means. Oh well, so here we go.
Ah, great, you're here. The new Lord Marshal, right? The replacement for the guy who got eaten?
Oh, Mr. Warburton, no. You're actually talented. I hope they paid you well. And on the upside for Nords, Mr. Warburton is talented, as is this guy, but I don't know who he is. These two walk you through the tutorial of the game and make it very interesting along the way with a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor. This game knows exactly what it is and uses that to its advantage. The first thing you'll do is pick a race, which...
Actually, no, just pick the one you like. They're all about the same, really.
Yeah, like he said, it really does nothing other than change the look of your base. Woo! Inconsequential choices rule! Then begins the building. Now, something to put into the positive column for Nords is that anything under 5 minutes of building time can be automatically completed for free. The game is also pretty liberal with time boosters as you complete quests in the beginning, so that's pretty damn helpful. Doesn't change the fact that you're just gonna be waiting around though. But waiting is the name of the game. Actually, it's Nords, but waiting would be its subtitle if it didn't already have one. So you'll build up your base of buildings and upgrade a whole bunch of different buildings, most of which increase resource gain and resource holding capacity. Your resources are mushrooms, fish, and booze, which makes perfect sense. And all of these resources are required to build and maintain your army. Speaking of armies, that really seems to be the other main goal here. Build up your army as big as you can. There are several different kinds of troops you can train starting out, but to acquire new ones, you'll need to make a blood pact with different factions. Talk about irresponsible. You don't know what kind of diseases these guys have. Our camp is gonna be wiped out from herpes. Anyway, to make blood pacts with certain factions, you'll need to upgrade your base. So to get bigger and better, you're gonna need to wait. Once you've built up your army, you can go out and fight other players in a competition for power. Or you can just fight some monsters for gear, which you then equip to your hero, and gear basically just gives stats to your troops. That doesn't really make sense. It's super exciting! Especially if you watch the battles in which you did absolutely nothing that resembles playing a game. Yeah, I'm playing a graphical spreadsheet! And at this point, you're just gonna be waiting, sending out your troops, upgrading your buildings, and by both of those I mean waiting. That's about it. At least for the some odd 2 hours I played. Which is when I realized Trove had been logged in for quite some time, and I nearly punched myself in the groin for not actually playing something. And that was Nords. To do a video on this one, I had to be really f***ing bored. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. I've also put 2 other videos for you to watch right up here. You can also follow me on Twitter for some random thoughts. And make sure to share this video on your MySpace or LiveJournal or Elo. People use those. And if you really want to help the channel out, you can donate to me on Patreon like these other amazing people. You could spend some cash to speed things up.